Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Black Lagoon chapter 103. Oh god, I hate that this manga keeps going on so many hiatus. Jesus Christ. But last chapter we started off the new arc with a bang and it was freaking insane, and now it looks like we're getting to a boss's meeting. So let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. And this cover. When someone appears to disturb Runapura's peace, the town bosses hold a meeting. What about the Colombians? They're not participating in the meeting this time. So they're at the point where it's so much work maintaining their shrinking territory that they can't even make it to the meeting? And chapter 103 is titled Leon Sombre Part 2. South America is so mercurial. The tide is always changing there. That is not a lie. It's getting tough everywhere you go. It would be nice to hear something nicer. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Chang? With how much all the organizations have been at each other's throats, you've been drinking too much of Ivan's vodka. Or Ivan's vodka. Oh my god. Words. Holy shit. Ups and downs are just the nature of the business. It's not someone else's problem either. Danger is always right around the corner. However, the point of this meeting isn't to commiserate and complain. A discussion over alcohol tinged with just a hint of blood. Damn straight. This town never tires of producing more pain than my ass. Just this week, there was that broker of Bacalaica's. Two guys managing the club were killed, and on top of them, the head bouncer at my go-go bar and the promoter at Ronnie's arena fight have gone missing. The jobs are all different, but they all belong to one organization or another. Do you think someone is behind it, trying to set the board in motion? The perpetrators are a group of 5, all of them wearing black suits, all of them girls. Black suits, you say, Chang? You wouldn't happen to recall something you're not telling us, would you? I'm not just some bystander here. They got one of my guys, too. You should bring your imagination to bear on more useful lines of inquiry, Ronnie. I don't know, Chang. It was just some hanger-on. Not even that high yet. Nothing irreplaceable there. That's a pretty cheap price to pay to change the balance of power, wouldn't you say? Oh my god. My wordings right now. Balalaika. There we go. Balalaika. Oh, fucking A. Swear some of these names frustrate me. Always the comedian, Ronnie. Do you really think he's the kind of guy who would do something so boring? If he really wanted to upset the balance, he'd just walk straight through the front door of Visconti Foods. That's the kind of man he is. You got quite the high opinion of him, huh, Balalaika? That's some Rolls-level value there. It'd be nice if he actually lived up to it. It's embarrassing being on the appraiser's block, but Balalaika's right on this count. I'm not a fan of such machinations. In that case, what about the guys who aren't at the meeting today? Shall we try asking that asshole Gustavo? Going out on a limb there, Ronnie. Their activity has been on the downswing ever since America's war on drugs. Their boss is even in the process of being handed over by the Mexican narcos. Fernando from the Nueva Tierra cartel that was at the bottom rung is going to be joining the meeting here soon. I'm no Bob Dylan, but the times, they are changing. Oh my god, only old funny nutties would understand the Bob Dylan reference. Oh my god, I love this Bob Dylan reference. Oh my god, I've just made myself sound extremely old. But I like Bob Dylan. I grew up listening to Bob Dylan. I'm not that old, but my parents love Bob Dylan, so. It's just common sense that there's no knowing what someone might do when they get cornered. What I'm saying is maybe Gustavo's got dreams of turning things around with this. Don't forget that they're an organization too, Ronnie. When a group like that starts planning something, there will always be some kind of sign. But this time there was no warning. Due to the nature of our work, we're allergic to jumping at shadows. Often enough, the simplest explanation might be the truth. What do you mean, Shang? Occam's razor, my friend. In other words, this has nothing to do with us. This is just some drifter who has business with big black guys. Oh my god! Oh my god, just the way this is worded is just so funny. I'm sorry. But like, I thank the manga gods that SJWs don't read manga. Thank fucking manga Jesus for this. Oh god. Can you imagine if SJWs read this manga? Oh my god, it'd be all bad. Even though this manga is extremely diverse, there's a lot of shit in here that SJWs would throw their hands up and be like, this is racist, this is sexist, blah blah blah. I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. Even if that were the case, this doesn't end there. Members of our group were killed. A punishment is required. Of course, Ronnie, we can't ignore disruptions to our business. Responsibility must be taken. If your theory is right, then I've got lots of guys under me who might fit the bill. Even if we are agreed about punishing whomever is doing this, we can't carry it out if we can't find them. What's your plan with What's your plan for dealing with that? Right now, the most effect thing. Wait, it says effect thing. Is this supposed to be effective thing? Because that would make more sense. Like, yeah, this is supposed to be effective thing. Jesus Christ. People at Manga Stream! Oh, proofread your stuff, please! Oh, gets frustrating. Right now, the most effective thing we can do is spread some information and wait for them to bite. So we should do that and keep our eyes peeled for a bit. The Triad's way of doing things sure is boring. If it were us, we'd send out a hunting team and then, tout va bien. Wait, hold on a second. Tout va bien. It'd be resolved without a single hair out of place. There are more people in this town than just us gangsters, Ronnie. That won't fly with Phuket and Pattaya. The tourist towns need to be able to keep their guests. Needless tensions will push the tourists away, and that would be bad for business, wouldn't you agree? I agree with Chang. Having walls of muscle wandering around while we don't even know who the enemies is just a bit... What's that, Ruski? Thinking about stepping away from the gambling den and hanging it up? You're still green, Ronnie. Just wait patiently. If you do, they'll come, oh my god. This typo is driving me nuts. They'll come crawling out of their hole where we can see them. The way how this is written in this right now is just so fucking bad. There's so much phrasing. It says, coming crawling out of their hole. Oh god. Oh god. It just sounds so fucking weird. I'm sorry. Just wait patiently. If you do, they'll come crawling out of their hole where we could see them. Until then, just have a smoke and watch. After all, we're all peaceful business people at heart. Oh yeah, Chang said to make sure I pass something along. What is it? About the incidents causing a stir at the moment. Have you heard there's some guys on the hunt for black guys? That's some heavy stuff. Did Nathan Forrest come crawling out of his grave? That was good shit. From what Jake said, they don't know whether it's the KKK or the National Alliance, but they're apparently picky about what they're after. And according to him, their favorite is big black guys. Sounds like, do you have touch? Oh god, I'm sorry. Like, this shit is crazy funny. That sounds pretty scary. I just might pee my pants. I love that such fucking sentence. That sounds pretty scary. I just might pee my pants. Have you heard anything else about them? Nah, nothing worth writing home about. Just, Balalakia's place, there's this dealer, Jinx, who made it back alive, and he apparently heard something weird. Something weird? He was kidnapped and tortured, blast a hole through his knee, the usual. Holy shit, that's the usual? But while he was being tortured, they kept asking about a specific date. A date? Yeah, a date. 1989, September 18th. Anyway, they're apparently fixated on that date. What is this shit happening in the year I was born? Like, what the fuck? Is it some kind of anniversary or something? Who knows? Anyway, because of all that, Jinx is going to be riding a wheelchair for the rest of his life, needing someone's help to take a shit. You're just going to say you don't need it, but you should watch your back for a while, Dutch. Dutch? Yeah, well, I'll try to be careful. Dutch is just like, whatever. We did it again. This is already the 5th one. This town is full of guys who fit the bill. You're going too far, Larry Giller. Because you can't hold back, you're killing them before they can talk. It's my fault? I was told to make them spit it out, so I'm just following orders. If it bothers you, then switch with me. Hey, Le Pouce, if we keep going like this, Le Pouce, if we keep going like this, the roads are going to be filled with black men's graves. What should we do? These bitches are racist. That's what's going soldiers are still restless. Like I said before, the informant's gone missing and there's no support coming. Given we don't know when Le Monsieur might start moving, Rissa wants a speedy resolution. So what else can we do but go through with the town with the fine-tooth comb? Wait. I keep thinking it's Le Pousse. Hold on. It's Le Pousse. Okay. Losing my mind for a second there. This feels like we got a shit can over our heads again, just like in Nigeria. We should call Rousseau for some support. At the very least, we need a reliable informant. If we don't get that, another one of us might die. Oh my god. I'm so happy we're getting a chapter next month. Okay, so yeah, there's some racist shit going on up in here. This is a racial witch hunt. This is racial genocide going on. They're just killing all these black men. What is this shit, Chicago? Sorry, that was such a bad joke. Oh god, this is some South Side Chicago shit. God, these jokes are not in good taste. I am very sorry. I can't help it. That's the first thing I thought of was Chicago. I'm sorry. Sorry if you're from Chicago. Anyway, this is getting insane. So now we know that there's a profile and they're going after black men. This is not good. And it ain't the KKK because they're not all white women. So yeah, this ain't the KKK. Oh god. Anyway, I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. We're getting somewhere now. We're getting some movement going on up in here. I can't wait for Dutch to confront these bitches. This is gonna be so fucking amazing. I can't wait. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Black Lagoon content, there's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all it's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Oh, well, that's okay. I'll be seeing you later. Bye.